Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come on here today and share with you how I conceal my dark circles. And I thought I would share kind of my updated dark circle routine. So you can see that is not only dark circles from being able to see the veins, because as I've gotten older, obviously my skin, you can just see through it more, it's thinner. And also though, I have hyperpigmentation. So I have dark circles that are kind of twofold. Now my Sukoyaka Suhada, I use about that much, guys. So you can see, it's not a ton. And I literally pat it together. And I always, out on the corners, I just like to kind of do this. I'm real gentle. And then I just push it in. And some of that pushing it in kind of is, also helps to serve the purpose of a little bit of lymph massage, you know, that kind of thing. This is a super hydrating eye cream with urea. So I definitely have to let it soak in for a few minutes. You can use whatever eye cream you want to use. I guess the point would be if your eye cream is emollient or, you know, you have to use something to get a little bit more hydration, let it soak in a little bit. I find that really being able to apply the color corrector and the concealer in layers that have set is super important for getting some longevity out of the concealer. Next step is going to be the corrector step. And the corrector that I'm going to use today, you guys, is by Maybelline. This is the Master Camo. And this one is in the color 50 and it is Apricot. Now this says it's for light to medium skin. This is the color. Important thing here is in color correction is to neutralize. If you've ever seen a picture of a color wheel, that what sits right across from blue is orange. And orange is going to take that blue and bring it to the middle. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to neutralize or cancel out the blue tones from the veins. Okay, and then I'm just going to go exactly where I have those dark circles, and I'm not going to overdo the corrector. Light hand, and you want to get all the way in everywhere there's blue. And a tip I can also give you is don't pull it all the way down. There's going to be enough product to spread around. I just want a thin veil of color correction. And also really thin layers is key too. The more product that you have on underneath your eye, the more likely you are going to get some creasing. But you can see how crazy that looks. I mean, that's almost like, what? Gave yourself dark circles, but they're orange. Okay, and then I'm going to gently tap this in. Very gently. I'm trying not to spread it everywhere. Okay, now I'm going to let this set for probably about a minute. I want it to kind of dry down a little bit. Okay, so I've let it kind of set just a little bit, and I am going to go in today with another one of my all-time favorite concealers. This is the Maybelline Fit Me, and I have mine in color 10. I love this concealer. So now what you'll see is I'm taking that corrector and I'm covering it up. It gives me more coverage because I have a layer under of the corrector. But also, it doesn't allow any of the blue to shine through. Okay, now before I blend this in, again, I go ahead and I let it dry for probably about 30 seconds. Kind of helps with that kind of layering technique so that everything doesn't just muddle together and just kind of disappear. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna blend it out. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my foundation, and for today, I'm gonna use my La Prairie. This is the Skin Caviar Concealer Foundation. I just put this roll, and then I bounce it around. And I bounce it all the way up to like blend in the concealer, but not up to my lash line. Okay, I'm gonna go finish my makeup and I'll be right back. if I had to choose top 3 of all of the correctors, it's gonna be all drugstore, guys. It's gonna be my Master Camo from Maybelline, it's gonna be the corrector from NYX, and it's gonna be the Kokie Be Bright. Those are the 3, which is pretty cool that they're all super affordable. I'm going to link these correctors because I think the corrector might be even more important than the actual concealer. Most of us kind of have a go-to concealer that we absolutely love, like my Maybelline. But again, it is the Maybelline, the Master Camo. This one is the most corrective. So if you have super dark circles, then that might be good for you. The next most corrective is going to be the Kokie Be Bright. And it doesn't look like it necessarily in the tube, but you can see right next door how corrective. Those are going to be the 2 most corrective correctors that in this whole corrective game here. And then we're going to move on into the NYX. That's this one. Now that's in fair. NYX also does they make a medium. I hope that this was helpful for somebody. I am obviously not a makeup artist. I am just somebody who has struggled long enough with dark circles that I've kind of figured out a way to cover them up. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave me down below what your favorite corrector is if you use a corrector. And also let me know what's your favorite concealer. I'm always on the hunt. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you again very, very soon.